thank you to everybody who commented. I love knowing that there's people out there who like were kind of in the same place as me. Let's get started. So I'm just gonna briefly talk about like what the first few days or weeks are like at college and what my personal schedule is like daily. Okay, so move-in day is obviously really fun. It's pretty hectic. Everyone's moving in at the same time. It's like, and it was really hot and sweaty, I remember, but we like finally got our room organized in like a couple of hours and we went to dinner and we literally just like relaxed for the rest of the day. That was a really fun day. We moved in on a Wednesday and then we had a full week and classes started that next Wednesday. So what we did, we got some things at Target that we needed to get, just kind of like shopped and like went around Baton Rouge and did a lot of fun things with friends, and we walked around campus a lot. We walked our classes, which is really good. If you can, definitely download the app Find My Class or Find My Classes, whatever it's called, because that helped so much in being able to like find a really quick route to class. But yeah, before classes ever even started, me and my friends just kind of walked around and walked our classes, and we even were able to get into some of the classrooms that we were gonna be having class in, so that was really cool. The first day of classes is sort of insane. I gotta be honest, like a few weeks in or maybe like a month in or so, and this has happened this semester as well as last semester, I would say maybe half of the amount of people who were on campus stopped going to class. So there's just so many people going to class on the first day, so it's very crowded, but obviously it like dies down, and especially like if you can find other routes to classes that have like less people or whatever, it helps. My first ever college class was in the Cox Auditorium, also known as the Gym Auditorium, and it seats like I think over like 1,000 people. It's huge. It is an auditorium and there's literally a stage that my professors would teach on. My first two classes were both in there, so I didn't have to walk anywhere in between classes. I just went there and I had a math class, and it was a really easy math class. We like went through the syllabus for like 2 weeks in that class. Like it was really like an easy transition, an easy start. The class after that was a theater class that was in that auditorium too. They're both just like really generic, like big classes that a lot of people from many different years, like not just freshmen, will take. So my first day of classes, I had 2 humongous classes, and I sat within like the first probably 3 rows of the auditorium, so it didn't feel as big going to class every day because all I saw was like 2 rows of people in front of me, instead of if I were to go all the way to the top and I would have seen like hundreds of people sitting in front of me. I think that might have been a little overwhelming, but I definitely took people's advice and I like sat in the front for a lot of my classes. As the semester went on though, you definitely get more used to it, and yeah, like the campus is pretty big, but I'm pretty much just going to the same places every day, so it's not very overwhelming in my opinion. Last semester my schedule was very different. I was pretty focused on not having to wake up early, so I had my first class at 10:30 in the morning. Then I had an 11:30 class, and then they were just an hour, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So then I would get off at 12:30 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'd have a few hours just to myself. I could either eat lunch or just kind of do nothing. And then I also had a class from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. That was a biology class, and I really liked my professor. Definitely go on Rate My Professor. Rate My Professor is a very helpful resource. On Tuesday, Thursdays, I didn't have to wake up until much later. I had classes from 1:30 to 3, and then I had a class from 3 to 4:30. So that was really easy, and I'm definitely thankful that I did that because I think I got to sleep in, which is really nice, and was like one of the things that I was like, oh yes, like don't get to sleep in high school, so might as well sleep in college type of thing. This semester is a little bit different. I wake up for a 9:30 class, and I have class from 9:30 to 10:30 on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's a Spanish class. It's 4 days a week. And then on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I have a break, and then I go to a geography class from 11:30 to 12:30, and then I have an English class from 12:30 to 1:30. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I just have one other class after Spanish, and it's from 10:30 to 12, but we get out like around 11 to 11:15 like every day. I go to work from 3 to 5:30 p.m. like I guess that would be like sort of generically. One thing that I didn't expect, I guess, for college, or at least for my college, is that a lot of events happen during the week. Like not much happens, not much is planned for the weekend. So yeah, I would say like a typical college day is like just really chill. Like compared to high school, your day is just very like structured. Like wake up, go to school, like do whatever you need to do after school and then eat dinner. Not a lot of like me time, I would say, unless it's like at night or if you like don't go to school that day or on the weekends. But I would definitely say that in college you have a lot more me time. Like you have a lot of time to yourself, whether it's like an hour in between things or just a lot of time from like when you get out of classes, which might be around lunch or a little bit before lunch, till the end of the day a lot of time. And I work on Saturdays, and I still feel like my weekends can get really boring because, like I said before, there's not really a lot of events that go on. Just during the day on the weekends, just not a lot's really happening. So unless you like have things you want to do, like we sometimes want to go shopping or have somewhere to go, like a family event or like something to do with friends or whatever, then there's not that much to do on like a weekend day. But we do study a lot and do homework on the weekends. But I would say like weekdays typically are very relaxed. It's just very different from high school. Like everyone from every college is gonna say this. It's not really just for LSU, but like everyone's on a totally different schedule. So like you really only see like your friends and stuff like if you have classes together or if you eat together or just hang out regularly. But it's not like high school where like you have a lot of people around you at all times. Yeah, so if you guys want me to clarify anything or talk about anything more, definitely comment below and I will totally give advice or answer any questions or anything you need. Yeah, thank you so much again for watching, and bye.